po namin, sir, is, yun na, sir, regarding po sa trabaho nyo, sa nature ng work nyo. And so, sir, sa una po, kindly introduce yourself, sir, and your position, and the program, sir.
I am Ding Dong Flores, floor director dito sa Umagang Kay Ganda. But I also have another work here in ABS-CBN. I'm the musical scorer ng TV Patrol ng weekend, Saturday, Sunday. That's Saturday, Sunday. And every night, I have shows in Studio 23, yung the scoring kay TJ Manotok. So technically, I have two jobs here. Isang floor director, isang musical scorer.
Alright, sir.
So if we gonna talk about the floor directing, it's here in Umagang Kay Ganda. Kung nasaan tayo ngayon, like yung napanood nyo kanina, that's how we do it.
Alright, sir. So, sir, what are the duties and responsibilities of being a floor director?
Malaki kasi as the name itself says, you're the director sa floor. Kasi yung director niya na, ang director na, I'm so sure you guys are familiar with this already na ang programa, di ba may director yan, but there are inside the director's booth together with the technical director, yung pumipindot-pindot, the associate producer, or perhaps the writer and the executive producer. But on the floor, it's your call. You're the director sa floor. Kaya nga floor director, di ba? You guide them in what take they need to read. Kasi sa news, di ba? Or ilang kung saang camera sila titingin. Kasi like for example, here sa Umagang Kay Ganda, we have 8 camera in a regular show. Nung last week, meron pa kami mga gwapo list. I don't know if you're familiar with that. Mas mahirap ayun. So pati pag-set ng mga pag-aayos ng mga set nila, pati itong yung set decoration kung paano, yung sitting arrangement ng mga host, it's your call. And what if ever biglang nawala yung prompter, di ba? Nawala yung communication. Kasi like news persons, di ba? They read on the teleprompter. What if ever mawala yan? So what you gonna tell them? Kasi pag mga 2 segundo lang na nakatingin yung anchor mo ganyan sa TV, di ba mukha na siyang nagkamali, mukha na siyang nataranta na. So you have to be quick in what you're gonna tell them. For example, you're reading something in a news story, then all of the sudden nawala yung teleprompter mo, o nagka-problema yung mic mo, yung lapel, they call that lapel, right? So you have to call the attention of other other hosts to take over with something or say something banter kagad tayo, di ba? Kasi hindi naman nila nakikita sa loob yun, ikaw ang nakakakita nun. Or if there's something wrong in the live show, you're the one responsible in it.
So, sir, what is the main mission of being a floor director?
Mission is to make sure that we execute everything right. What the directors and the producers says must be executed right in the show, especially sa live na ito, morning show na live, no, it's very early, di ba? I've been here for so long. Ang title pa nga lang nito, no, alas 5:30, nagliligawan pa lang si Julius Babaw sa Tintin Bosola. That's it. And nagpalit lang ng title, nagpalit lang ng mga host, anchor.
Ayun, sir. So, sir, based on your expertise and experiences, what are the good qualities of a floor director?
I beg to disagree with what you said na expertise. I'm not an expert. I'm still in the process of learning. Every day is a learning experience. But if you're gonna ask me what should be a floor director's responsibility inside the dapat you have to be quick in judgment and modesty aside, hindi mo sa pagyabang, dapat naiintindihan mo yung storya, naiintindihan mo kung ano man ang pinapresento sa tao. Anybody can be a floor director, pwede kitang lagyan o kung sino man dyan ang we call that commu, yung communication. and you can hear what the director is telling you. But if you cannot understand what's going on sa floor and you cannot understand the story ng binabato ng live sa'yo, for example, may nagrarally, may nagpapatayan sa labas, at hindi mo rin siya naiintindihan, how could you expect your anchor to understand it and analyze it in a proper context? So, dapat thinking ka. For example, live tayo dito sila sa floor, andito yung mga host. Could you pan your camera please for a while? Yan, sige, dito. Halimbawa, puno itong upuan to ng mga host. No. Show the, ano. Imagine, puno yan ng host. Tapos, may problema pala dito sa floor. May pumugtok na ilaw, may umuusok. Hindi naman nila alam yun. You have to be quick in thinking what you're gonna do. O may hindi na sila magkasundo doon. And I'm the one who's on TV reading something and contradicting. May nagko-contradict na doon. You have to be quick in your judgment na hindi mahalata ng viewers na may problema na tayo.
Ayun, sir. So, sir, can you describe the kind of management style here in ABS-CBN?
Based on my experience, dapat napakahaba ng pasensya mo. One thing, I'm sorry to say this, I just want to be, after all, you guys as students, this is not gonna be presented para maging pogi lang kayo, pogi lang ako. I'm telling you something in reality, dapat kailangan mo dyan mahaba ang pasensya mo. For example, ito, ilan ang host nito? 8. Lahat yan pakikisamahan mo. Pagtawag mo, next na po, kayo na po. Last 3 minutes, hindi pa alis yan. Last 2 minutes, balikan mo. Last 1 minute, last 30 seconds. Lahat yan, iisa-isahin mo, lapitan, kausapin. And you have to feel their mood. Are they in the mood? O bad trip? O, di ba? At tandaan niya yan, you students, take note of this. Especially people from the news, they have this what you call the righteous syndrome. They feel everything they say and everything they think is right. Mahirap silang kontrahin. And why not? Ba't nga naman di sila mag-isip ng ganun? Sikat sila, nasa TV sila. Kaya nga sila kinuha doon dahil magaling sila. So, feeling nila, in every opinion that they say on TV, sila yung tama. Even if you disagree with what he's saying, you can argue with him. Pero, tansyahin mo, dahil alam mo, sasabihin pa rin niya na siya yung tama. Kahit kayo naman siguro napupunan niyo yan sa mga, if you hear commentators on the radio, right, di ba? How they speak. Lahat ng sabihin nila, sila lang ang tama. Para bang nagbuhos ang Diyos ng katalinuhan, sila lang yung biniyayaan. Ganun.
Ayun, sir. So, sir, basa sa...
Pagbigyan mo lang sila. Kahit na alam mo...
So, sir, base po sa mga nasabi nyo, no, do you like this kind of management style here in the network? If yes, sir, bakit?
No.
And why not, sir?
Honestly, hindi. Kasi parang nagiging puppet ka na lang. But that's reality. Sila yung boss, sila yung nakatataas. Diba? But the point is, that's not good.
So, sir, what can you suggest to improve this kind of management style?
Nako, mahirap na. Well, have the management must always install in every mind of people working sa isang show in front to the people in front of the camera and people behind the camera na pare-pares lang tayo nagtatrabaho. Sabi nga ni Duterte, you do your job, I'll do my job. Huwag kang magalit sa akin kung pinatayo na kita dito, tapos hindi ka pa pala kukunan. Inutusan ako ng producer. Tawagin mo na sila, patayuin mo na sila, susukat tayo ng camera. Next gap na sila. For example, kayo, you're watching there a while ago, right? Di ba? O, standby tayo dito. Then all of the sudden, in-out pala ng producer. Next gap na lang pala yan. I'm sure you're familiar with what I'm saying, gap. Next commercial na yan, next. Naka-standby na siya dito, nakatayo na siya. May time na arte yan. May marinig ka pa hindi maganda. But they should know that I'm just doing my job. Sino ba ako? Ba't ko siya tatawagin para tumayo dito? Hindi ako rin ang napagod, di ba? Di bahala ka sa buhay mo yan. I'm just doing my job. Then you do your job. Kung may galit ka, di ba galit ka sa producer? So, yun nga, the management must see to it that they also have to tell yung mga anchors nila, yung yabang nyo, natural yan. Pero you have to be professional in everything. Kasi sa akin, ganun eh. The night before I sleep, do you know that I'm already thinking of what will happen tomorrow in the set? Kung paano yung blocking nila. And there are times that I could not even sleep. Kakaisip lang kung anong dapat gawin. And mind you, I've been doing this for 20 years already. Dapat prepared mind mo. Kasi hindi ka naman binayaran doon. Hindi naman sila binayaran dito kung kailan lang sila on cam sa camera at magpapakit na ganyan. Nung pinirma aming kontrata mo, ang oras mo dito, for example, sa umaga kay Ganda, is 3 to 8. At 3 to 8, magtrabaho ka. Kung patayuin ka man dyan, kunang ka hindi, wala kang magagawa. It's part of your contract. Pumirma ka, na-host ka, nasusunod ka sa pagagawa siya, di ba? So, ganun. Dapat sabihan lahat na, let's be professional.
Alright, sir. When it comes to the journalism ethics, sir, do you think, sir, the network believe in journalism ethics?
The network.
Sir.
Maybe the network, but I could not say. Personally, this is my opinion, I could not say individually dun sa mga news person. In all honesty. Like what I've said, I've been here in ABS-CBN for 20 years. Lahat ng balita. Show ko nga yung opening eh. Umaga kay Ganda. O dati, Magandang Umaga Bayan. O perhaps you're not yet born during the time. Alas 5:30, nagliligawan pa lang yung Julius Babaw Tintin Gonzalo. At sa gabi, news ko pa rin yun. What I'm trying to say is, I can say na kita ko kung paano pinatakbo yung news. Nakita ko yung management nila and how they deal with the issue. I saw it when people was not yet there in EDSA to rally against ERAP. Hanggang nag-swell yung tao. Nakita ko at narinig ko rin kasi napapanood nyo lang yung nasa TV. Kami andi dito eh. Dinig ko lahat ng pinag-uusapan ng mga producer, ng mga writer, ng mga bosses. Alam ko at dinig ko at nakita ko rin kung paano iipitin ang isang bagay, wag muna natin ilabas para mag-iba yung ending ng kwento. I don't know, do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Ang ganon.
So, sir, when it comes to the program itself, ano po ba, sir, ang pinaka-objective ng program? And are you successful so far, sir, sa objective na to?
Objective to make your morning light every viewers. Kasi dati, before, it's just radio lang. Ngayon, kaya nga TV, audio, visual, to make our morning light. Kaya nga may mga features lumalabas. Sila Gretchen, di ba ganon? Tulad yung ginawa natin no kanina, just to make your morning light. And of course, to inform you what happened last night. And if I may add, in a journalist, in your journalism point of view, no? If you would call that way. For example, alam